I want to thank you so much for listening to me today. My new book is something that's very special to me. It is When We Flew Away, and it's the story of the Frank family and of Anne Frank before the diary. So before they went into the attic, when they were living a normal life in Amsterdam, and suddenly everything changed. And so it was a task for me to write this book that felt personal, but I couldn't speak in her voice because she has the best first person narrative voice in history. It is, there was no way that I could speak as a first person narration, but I wanted you to get the sense of being there, and I wanted the reader to have the sense of being there. And this is how the book begins. There is a day you never forget, the day that the whole world changes. When you close your eyes, light becomes dark, night never ends, beasts walk freely down the street, and stars fall from the sky. You were young 1 second, and then you were far too old. You lived years in minutes and decades in weeks. You wanted to travel. You wanted to grow up. You wanted to be beautiful. You wanted to fall in love. You wanted so much that your heart broke in half. But half a heart is better than none, and your heart is stronger than anyone would guess. You remember everything. You see the leaves turning green on the elm trees along the canals after a spring snow. Songbirds are rising up from the branches, and the bells over the bookstores are all ringing. There's a heron sitting on the balcony, a bird that is a sign of good luck. You're wearing 2 sweaters and a coat, though the day is warm. When you see black moths rising from deep underground, you can barely breathe. In this moment, you realize you may not always be with the ones that you love. Something is happening all around you, and that is when you understand that the story can change. Thank you so much for listening.